World Environment Day is a global observance held annually on June 5th to raise awareness about environmental issues and promote positive action towards a sustainable future. It serves as a reminder of our collective responsibility to protect and preserve our planet. On this day, individuals, communities, and organizations come together to engage in activities such as tree planting, cleanup campaigns, and educational programs to promote environmental conservation. World Environment Day encourages us to reflect on our impact on the environment and inspires us to take proactive steps to mitigate climate change, protect biodiversity, conserve resources, and foster a greener and more sustainable world for generations to come. Here are some famous quotes on the World Environment Day that will inspire and motivate you to be more compassionate towards our planet Earth. The Earth is what we all have in common. Trees can be contorted, bent in weird ways, and they are still beautiful. The environment is where we all meet, where all have mutual interest. It is the one thing all of us share. The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. The earth does not belong to us, we belong to the earth. The environment is everything that isn't me. We are the first generation to feel the effect of climate change and the last generation who can do something about it. The environment and the economy are really both two sides of the same coin. You cannot sustain the economy if you don't take care of the environment. It is our collective and individual responsibility to preserve and tend to the world in which we all live. The environment is no one's property to destroy, it's everyone's responsibility to protect. A nation that destroys its soil destroys itself. Forests are the lungs of our land, purifying the air and giving fresh strength to our people. The environment is where we live, where we work, and where we play. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. The environment is a critical component of our overall health and well-being. We must take responsibility for our actions and ensure a sustainable future for the next generations. Nature always wears the colors of the spirit. The environment is not a commodity to be plundered and exploited, but a precious inheritance to be cherished and preserved. the future will either be green or not at all. We need to be united force to overcome the unsustainable practices that threaten our environment. The environment is where dreams come true for those who truly believe in its beauty. We won't have a society if we destroy the environment. Every action we take impacts the environment. Let's make sure it's a positive one. The environment is our common heritage and the most precious resource we have. It is the foundation of our survival and the key to our future. In the end, we will conserve only what we love. We will love only what we understand, and we will understand only what we are taught. If you really think that the environment is less important than the economy, try holding your breath while you count your money. The environment is not a political issue, it is a moral challenge to all people. The earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. The environment is where all the essentials of life come from. It is our responsibility to protect and nurture it. The environment is a canvas painted by nature. Let's preserve its beauty for future generations. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. The environment is a reflection of our collective consciousness. Let's cultivate compassion and care. The environment is a precious gift. Let's cherish it and pass it on to the future generations. The earth laughs in flowers. The environment is not just an issue for scientists. It is a matter of survival for all of us. The future depends on what we do in the present. The environment is the ultimate teacher. Let's learn from its wisdom. We can't protect what we don't understand. Let's educate ourselves and create a sustainable future. The environment is a work of art. Let's be its faithful stewards. The earth is a fine place and worth fighting for. The environment is not a resource to exploit, it is a legacy to preserve. The environment is a reflection of our choices. Let's choose wisely. The earth has music for those who listen. The environment is a living entity. Let's treat it with respect and gratitude. The earth is a sanctuary. Let's be its devoted guardians. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. The environment is not a luxury, it is a necessity for our survival. We have not inherited the earth from our ancestors, we have borrowed it from our children's future. What we are doing to the forest of the world is but a mirror reflection of what we are doing to ourselves and one another. Never doubt that a small group of committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Plans to protect air and water, wilderness and wildlife are in fact plans to protect man. A healthy ecology is the basis for a healthy economy. If the bee disappears from the universe, man would have no more than 4 years to live. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my content, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you.